Yo, how's it going, everybody? My name is Streamline, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Yep, in my last video I met the murderess, and I finally got... Darn it, hack that up. I finally got all the probes installed on the entire map, so I can finally have the whole map unveiled, and I have complete access to Frontier now. So, now that that's all done, yeah, I've still got these three ladies on me. I'm gonna go ahead and do yet another affinity mission. That of one involving Elma. No specific requirements, just, yeah, needed that much affinity with Elma, and I can't have those three on me, so... Yep, all good. Let's do it.
We have visitor!
Hey, you busy? Monty's team botched the job, and we need a cleanup crew pronto.
Monty? So it's a reclaimer mission? Did we find a chunk of the white whale?
Chunks, plural. Bits and pieces have been washing up around here lately. Someone needs to go round them all up.
Oh, so worry.
Oh, yeah. Those guys are fine. They lost some gear, but otherwise no big deal.
Hey, maybe we'll even find some materials we still haven't been able to synthesize in NLA.
Yeah, the reclaimers are all fired up too. Just remember, the area hasn't been cleared of indigents yet. It could be dangerous.
For an inexperienced team, at least. Which is why you came to us. Am I right?
Bingo. I am asking a few other top teams, so if you want the job, you best shake a leg.
Tatsu not let anyone steal this glory. Team Tatsu, move out!
Alrighty then. Yeah, eventually it's gonna get to the point where I should get some more AMs that I can work with. Put some more Meridium into. Alright. See how far we have to go. Yeah. That's why I got all the probes, that way I can fast travel anywhere now. Though I have not obtained some of the treasures that are up here. Oh, yeah, that's part of the mission. Duh! Got it.
Team Tatsu, mission complete!
Yeah, it looks like we've got everything in the area.
I sure hope they can get something useful out of all this.
Well, well. Beaten to the punch.
Hey, Doc.
Gotta hand it to you, Elma. You work fast.
You must be the other team Vandam sent out, huh?
One of them, anyway. Thought we made pretty good time, too. But then you always were one step ahead. Remember? Back when Earth was hit. That lone Skell that struck back before anyone else? Guess whose Skell that was?
Wait, really? Elma, that was you?
That was a long time ago. And it didn't change anything.
Come to think of it, that was a tandem Skell, wasn't it? Weren't you with...
It's a distress call. Signal originating from...
That's Irina's ID.
And not far from here.
We'll go ahead. We can link back up later.
Team Tatsu coming too.
All right. Of course, we should be getting there faster, given the fact that we're the ones with obvious vehicles. How far is it? Not too far. I'll just fly there. Oh, this is treasure. Let's see if I can get that first. Mind your skills, ladies. Okay, now we help Irina.
Elma?
Irina's signal is coming from deeper inside. Looks like the only way to reach them is through here.
Mm-hmm.
Then we better get moving. Come on.
Tatsu will protect rear flank.
Yeah, just fly around.
Hyper rail jump. Here's a good spot. Open fire.
In your face.
Pick them off. Attack.
That was like no challenge at all.
Any sign of Irina?
There.
That's Irina's.
She didn't fall off the cliff.
We need to check. Let's head down.
Alright, down we go. Yeah, don't have to travel all that way. But here's the thing, we do survive long falls because we're mimiosomes. So...
Doug!
There you are. Thanks for clearing out the riffraff up there.
Sure. How's Irina?
I'll be fine. Doug already took care of all the key repairs.
All right, Doug.
Nah, I mean, come on. It's the least I could do. Especially while you were all busy up there kicking indigent asses, right?
You dropped this. You had us all worried, you know.
Thanks, Colonel.
Lieutenant! Huh?
Look who decided to show up.
What? No, we split up looking for parts, and then next thing I know, got this SOS,
And you're late, Gwen.
and I'm late.
Cut him some slack. He must have really hauled it here with those stubby legs of his. It doesn't matter you weren't here first, Gwen. I'm just glad you're here.
Well, sure.
I'm glad too. Because now you can carry the lieutenant all the way back to the city for us.
Yes, sir.
Whereas we can just fly. Oh, let me take these guys out, somewhat.
We need strength to see powering up my scout. Let us power. Let's go!
This team never loses.
Good work. Expedition continues.
Behold the fleet first in, first to win. Attack them close.
Whip out an aura and let's wrap this up here.
Yeah, no need to do a lot of flying, so... Shouldn't the objective be there? I'm a little confused. Or it's... inside. Inside the barracks was the last thing I expected. Hey, Vandam.
Nice work out there. The Reclaimers are going over the parts as we speak.
You'll let us know if anything comes of it, right?
You got it. I don't mind telling you. I'm a bit surprised your team found all the parts and rescued Irina. Maybe surprised isn't the word. More like disappointed. In the other teams, those slackers have a few thousand push-ups coming to them.
Don't be too hard on them. Doug and Gwyn both played a part in the rescue operation. If it wasn't for the two of them, Irina could have been in real trouble.
Doug? Okay, yes. Gwyn? Maybe not so much.
In any case, most of the credit is yours, Elma. But what else is new? Been that way since before we left Earth.
Doug was saying the same thing earlier. You really are something, Elma.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna correct right now.
Hmm? Oh, that.
If you want to know a person's past, give them cause to tell you about it.
Eh? What does Elma mean?
It means Elma will tell us about it when she's good and ready.
It's different now anyway. I don't have to charge in alone when I have a team like this. Besides, it's going to take more than just a handful of heroes to win the war and cultivate this planet. Ultimately, the responsibility and the accolades all go back to the commander who unifies and leads the entire operation.
Well, that's true.
Which reminds me, why aren't you Blade Commander, Elma?
Yes, yes! Mustache Man can still have gainful employment as personal assistant to Tatsu.
Ha! Not in this lifetime, potato skin.
No, blast it. This is not the time to have a motor running outside. In any case, dual sword art, Shadow Strike. That's what Elma kept using before. Affinity updates. That's good. Of course, Celica still has one more heart to go before I can finally do her specified affinity mission that I want to do, because I like it. I got some ways to go. Let me save it real quick. Okay, so... Still, wasn't there a way to check the affinity chart? Yep, look at all the affinity. And yeah, these are players. Players are people that might be like around the map or something. I don't know. I mean, yeah, some of them have Japanese names. I kind of miss that feature of just being able to raise their affinity just by giving them items. Where instead you have to do, well, you gotta do missions, you gotta do fights, stuff like that. Any case, yeah, I still got time. So, what should I do now? Yeah, I need to complete Chapter 11 for that one. This one, I need, Elma and Lynn on me. I'll take care of that later. This one, I need to complete Chapter 11, so it's not an option right now. This one... Prospective Partners. Complete Chapter 9, survey 14% of Mira. Yeah, I can do this one. Let's do it.
We have visitor.
Again.
Well, it isn't every day the Director General stops by for a visit.
I'm a busy man, I fear. But something's come up that I'd like your team to handle.
Stuffy Suit came to the right place. Make request and Tatsu will see what he can do.
Right. Yeah, well, I'd like to propose we enhance our surveillance of the ganglion.
Is there something you're expecting to find?
We've had a string of unusual reports lately. There have been rumors that the ganglion are fighting amongst themselves.
Power struggles? With all those species working together, I imagine they've no shortage of infighting.
Which is precisely what we want to exploit. Hence the need for intel. And why I'd like you to focus on expanding Frontier Nav for now.
All right. We'll take it on as a formal request from you.
I think I know what this mission is. It's, something that should give me another AM for the AM terminal. I think so, anyway. Alright. But yeah, I know this isn't a power struggle. Let's just say there's a little more to these prone. Oh yeah, I saw Cross, someone named Cross in the top left corner of the screen there. Yeah, Cross happens to be the default name of your custom character for this game. At least that's what people are saying off the internet.
Fascinating.
Find something useful?
All intelligence is useful, Colonel. It's just a matter of finding the best lens to view it through.
Wow. That's deep, sir.
If I'm not mistaken, you fought against a Wrothian squadron before, yes?
Wrothian?
Yeah.
Tatsu hear that name someplace before.
Yeah, I'll just remember them.
Warriors through and through. The sort you don't want for enemies.
Not ringing any bells.
Come on, we fought them in Sylvalum, remember?
Oh, right! Tatsu remember now. Kitty cat people, right?
We've analyzed Frontier Nav records for evidence of ganglion infighting. Every instance has involved Wrothians fighting against one race or another. This is more than just a few simple disagreements. We believe they've broken ties with the ganglion entirely. And on less than amicable terms.
Yep, I propose we form an alliance with them.
If they really have left the ganglion, that might be a possibility. Their motives certainly seem different enough. If their values align with ours.
As we often said on Earth, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
True.
I expect an alliance with the Wrothians would prove beneficial for both of us.
Agreed. Even beyond the practical merits, it just makes sense for us to try and make as many friends as possible here.
Which brings me to your next mission. I need you to travel to the site of the latest clash and gather data.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I was right about getting another AM by doing this mission and forming an alliance with the Wrothians. But I was thinking of something else, but maybe that's for another time. Good to know that my characters, even though there aren't well, some of the party members I have, that even though they are currently not on screen, will still gain affinity if depending on what choices I make. Okay, yeah. Over there. Yep, this game's a lot of fun. So much stuff to do. And I can't wait to see more of the additional content they put in here. Can I take you out real quick? Well, you're not a tyrant, so...
First in, first Hyper railgun!
In your face. Okay, hyper railgun again.
Well played! I'll take him down!
Stop being cold in your tracks! It's massive! Use your overdrive! You like that, dear? In the crosshair! That's in the crosshair! In the crosshair!
I think Fate was also a driving force on Earth. Wanna compare gods sometime?
Yes, of course. But you might want to work on your wording a little.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, though. I guess I gotta fly up higher. Or, no. This is the objective, okay.
That's right. We've located a Wrothian skell. It seems mostly undamaged. No pilot in sight. It's unclear if they abandoned the skell or were killed.
What about the data unit?
Intact, as far as I can see.
Excellent. Please bring it back with you. Also, a sample of the plating and any weaponry you can manage.
We'll do what we can. Ready for a little manual labor?
Are you kidding? I can't wait to get this stuff home to analyze it.
Just caution.
Huh? What do you mean? Elma?
Well, no point in hiding it, I suppose. I can't be certain, but if I had to venture a guess, I'd assume this is all just insurance in case an alliance falls through.
You mean we're gathering this data to make fighting the Wrothians easier?
Oh, I'm sure diplomatic talks will come first. And even if we can't secure a friendship, that doesn't mean we have to fight. But it's always good to prepare for the worst possible scenario. Especially if you're the man responsible for the safety of all of New LA.
Well, I hope the Alliance can work out.
As do I, Lynn. For now, let's get back to work.
Darn the running motors outside. Oh. Yeah. Apparently now there are some mission-based treasures here. Again. Though I don't have to hold down the button. I gotta admit, the Wrothian skulls are kinda cool. Let's continue to get more parts and whatnot. Though if this treasure is outside, yeah. Okay. More skull wreckage to salvage. Grab it. I got all that I needed to from there, but still, I want to have a look around for a bit. Great Trident Crossing, huh? Get this vehicle wreckage real quick. It almost looks like a warthog from Halo. Whee! more skull wreckage. Oh, another research probe. Gonna put that on real quick. Let's see. It was a 3, so... Yeah, I left a 3 there, but I think it's better if I, This is tough. I'll put him over in Caldros. That ought to work. Or put it here. I just gotta grab the other one. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to take them out, but it does cost something to put them in. Oh, I didn't realize I had another storage probe there. At least my revenue total has gone up. Yeah, put another storage probe here. Or, I'll put it here. Or, no, thinking. Okay. Here. I'm starting to get the feeling that there are more storage probes in this version than there are in the original, or something. Okay. Look around just for a little bit. Yeah, because I knew there were more treasures around here to obtain. Tyrants. Can I take them down real quick?
We need strength to see this through. There, crossbow. There. Now. This one's special. I threw away a gun. I'll open the crossbow.
Let's see him chew on this.
Very well done, Celica. Yep. More Wrothian skulls. Might as well search them anyway. Guess I only needed 3, but hey, treasure is treasure. Yeah, I know there's one to the left there, but just give me a second. Yep, another Wrothian skull. Yeah, to think that these Seniculas here used to be a lot of trouble. Yeah, I was just thinking of a... Darn it! Fudge getting the level 5 skill exploration, whatever. Level 5 skills of being able to extract treasure. I'll just call it that. Big giant, also a tyrant. But yeah, I was just thinking about a moment from Looney Tunes where apparently Daffy Duck was trying to act like a stuffed duck. And while the dog was staring at him intensely on the pedestal that was on top of the mantle, he started sweating after a while, and he's like, I can see what this moron is going to give me trouble. And then apparently just decided to drop a vase on him. Ow. Funny stuff. That's comedy gold right there. I can still hear the motor out there.
I received your report. That was quite the sample collection. Excellent work.
Here you go.
They're an exceptionally proud people. If we can forge an alliance, I'm certain they'll be friends we can trust.
I'll remember that, Colonel. And should that day come, would you consider serving as ambassador?
Of course. As long as you don't send me there to declare war.
Perish the thought. The fewer enemies we have, the easier my job is. You have my thanks. Now go and rest up until your next mission.
Okay. Apparently that situation of getting a new AM is going to happen another day. Guess there'll be another affinity mission eventually where I can recruit the Wrothians.
What a blessing!
Still, I did get some stuff out of that. And yeah, my frontier nav revenue came in. Very good. It'd be great to get it to like over 100,000, maybe even higher. But in any case, yeah, I've still got time. So, what to do now? Let's see. Well, there is another affinity mission there, but I need to beat Chapter 10 first. That's definitely the mission I would have to do if I wanted to recruit the Wrothians, I can tell. Because it says primary destination Oblivion, and I know I've recruited them there. So, let's see. L's Conundrum. A Custodian's Duty. Yeah, some of these I can't really do right now. Ring of Fear. Foggy Dilemma. Did I'm not sure I accepted backup requests before for this one. I don't know. But there are some heart-to-hearts around. Lynn, Celica, Irina, Liesel. Oh, there's one for Elma over there. Sorry, I'm trying to think right now. Yeah, I think I'll do that one later. Or I might be able to do it right now. Processing information. But let me check something in front of the cathedral first. Because I do remember like a mission just happening when I walked in front of the cathedral. Oh, plus there's something here.
Get a load of this.
And there.
Check there.
Cool. Ah, jeez, with the motor. Nope, nothing's happening right now. Okay. See about that backup request mission? Got to accept that. And if I need to refuel, I've got plenty of uranium, so that's not a problem. I just wish I had more funds. Okay, let's see. Backup request. I thought I accepted that one before. Maybe I did. It's just confusing me with thinking that I didn't accept it before, even though I accepted it before, and it's probably for another affinity mission from before. I'm just getting all flip-flopped right now. I'm thinking... Yeah, you can only get information if you're on foot. What the fudge, okay? Do I need to look again? Sorry guys, me being kinda dumb here. Am I really not seeing a backup request or something? I mean, it's a basic mission. I need to accept it here. I don't see it. Unless it's from the other console. Congrats on a job well done. You can use a new feature we call Blade Scouting. This allows a blade operative from another team to aid you for a limited time. Simply access the Blade Scout console anytime you need an extra hand. Well, look at that. Now all the blade services are at your disposal. Hey, so have you set up your profile? It's a great tool for introducing yourself to other operatives. You can personalize it from the status screen. Try it out sometime. Just remember to be respectful of other players, alright? Of course. In case you haven't noticed, I haven't been using offensive language. Registering your player avatar custom character lets other players scout you through the Blade Scouting feature. Being scouted will grant you scout rewards. It's recommended to enable avatar auto-registration, which can be done from the main menu system settings online. If you no longer wish to be scouted, you can always remove your avatar registration. Noted. Honestly though, where is backup request? I am so confused. Maybe I just won't worry about that right now. I am super confused as to why I don't see backup request again, or something. I mean, I had to accept it for another mission before. Let's do a heart-to-heart with Elma, shall we? Afternoon. Oh, there's Liesel right there. She's another good option. And she's wearing her mask. Interesting.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hey, it's you. Something the matter? Huh? Why am I wearing the helmet? Isn't it obvious? It's comfy. I don't have to squint with the sunlight, and there's climate control inside the suit, so it stays just the right temperature. Not to mention, it looks cool. What more could you want? Well, you rock the look. I'll say that. I know, looks aren't everything, but as a test pilot, I'm kind of like a walking billboard for the product. I keep telling folks I should get paraded around in full gear, but for some reason, they always shoot the idea down. Oh well, it isn't easy going on the bleeding edge of fashion. The rest of the world needs time to catch up. But once they do, the scout pilots everywhere will be wearing this, mark my words. Maybe. I'm telling you, I believe its potential 100%. You should try it yourself if you get the chance. Yeah. And a little heart went up for Celica there. That's good. If I can get her up just a little more, I can do her additional affinity mission.
You gotta hear this.
Yep, more information there, and more information here. Have you heard? Yeah, you had changed the time to the afternoon. Wait. System, change time. Yeah, you couldn't change the time like that before. You had to go to a bunker or something. But now you can do it anytime. Expanding the effective area of the deflector shields would require optimizing our energy output by at least 8%. The only way to accomplish that is by multiplexing our energy drivers. Alright, I'll prepare a couple of design proposals. You can bring them to the mechanical team and see which they think is the most workable. Oh, hello there, Ace. Sorry about that. I was wrapped up in a conversation about technical issues with New LA's defenses, which you heard anyway. I didn't even notice you were there. I'll praise your talents. Oh, that? Oh, it's nothing. I did a little bit of mechanical engineering work years ago, but it hardly qualifies as one of many talents. Honestly, outside engineering, combat is my only noteworthy talent. I can't even look like Lynn. So I'm determined to see what few talents I do have to put to the best possible use for the people of NLA. I hope you too can avoid being constrained by constant demands of Blade, and can put your other talents to use now and then for the good of New LA. Well, I agree. I'm glad you understand. If everyone used their unique talents to help everyone out, I know we'd be able to survive our current travails. And beyond that, we'd be better positioned to build a bright future for all of us here in New LA. Then we Blades could truly say that we're building a legacy. And there's more information there.
Have you heard?
Okay. She is getting a little closer. How much time do I have? Maybe I can do one more affinity if I can find one. Wrong thing. Oh. Let me check something. Yeah, I accepted that before. Sheesh. Why can't I find it now? And why do I even have to accept it again if I accepted it before? This is confusing. Very, very confusing. Bottoms up. Must be accepted at nighttime. Okay. More information here.
Yeah, listen.
Heart-to-heart info. Okay, so gotta change the time again. But before I do that, let me just check and be sure. Nope. Might have to look up what those materials are and find them. What about Noctilum? Anything new here? Yep. Cool. Yep, 1, 2 remain for Noctilum. So, 2 from Primordia, 2 for Noctilum. Are there any for Oblivia right now? Nope. Silvalum. Did I get anything there? No. But Caldros. I've done more exploring there, so of course I'd have more materials. Row completes. Yeah. Good deal. I like how the skulls are lined up like that. But this affinity mission at the diner can only be accepted at nighttime, so... wrong thing. Night. I burnt my hand! At night. Oops. Turn the menu off, please. Okay, let's do it.
guess I'm out of options.
Hi. Are you alright?
Hey! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Wouldn't be here if you weren't, right? Perfect. Let's drink. I'm buying.
Here's the thing. Well, I'm not underage, but I decline the drink. I don't drink at all, so no thanks.
What? Too good to drink my booze? Nobody likes a wet blanket. Come on, live a little. Let's party the night away.
Alcohol free?
Oh man, good times, the best. I didn't think we'd actually go till dawn. Right then, you ready for the main event?
Query.
You gotta ask. Cracking indigent skulls, of course. What else would an interceptor do? Anyway, guess I never introduced myself. The name's Frye. The rest of the interceptors call me the Killer Ostrich.
I
Worst
remember you.
nickname ever, right? Well, I love it. I'm always taking the dangerous jobs nobody else will touch with a 10-foot pole. Hence the nickname. Well, the killer part, anyway. I take it as a compliment. But it means I gotta nick some nasties today if I want to keep my rep. Care to join me? Seeing as we're old pals and all now?
I accept.
Good energy. I like you. Let's you and me knock this baby out of the park. Today's mission is critter cleanup out in Sylvalum. There's a lot of them, though. It'd be a hassle to explain it all, so just check your comm device later, okay? We'll take them out in the order they're listed.
Uh-huh. I get you. I mean, I'm an interceptor myself, so... Of course not. Yep, new party member. But, it's not completely registered yet until I actually, complete the mission. I would have you join my party, but I'm still working on these ladies, and... Oh, what do you know? Celica's affinity has been maxed out, which means on my next video, I can do her affinity mission. Yeah, still need more money, though. Alrighty. Objective in Sylvalum. 2 spots. I guess it doesn't matter. I can choose either or spot. Well, in any case, I do not... Oh, there he is. Somewhat.
Power up! Get yourself ready!
Behold the blade of justice!
You like that? Is anyone hurt?
It always helps to have a wide beam.
Hyper railgun! First in, first to win. Attack up close.
Gotcha!
And like a 10-foot gun or something.
I don't think we're holding
We
back.
need strength. Can you handle my skills? Power.
Start running.
Come on. I'll fight tooth and
Victory is
nail.
ours.
An exemplary battle.
Open fire.
On
Follow
the
me.
crosshair.
Get out of our way.
Don't see any more enemies around here. There's some.
guess I'm getting used to this.
Oops. Yeah, these guys are no trouble at all.
I hope I did my part.
With an extra enemy there. Jeez, having me go back and forth, will ya? I'm just glad I'm decently strong.
We need strength to see this through in the process. I hope I did my part.
Yeah, random ganglion mech there.
Hyper railgun!
We need strength to see this through. My scout. Let us power. Let's go! Got you! I'll fight tooth and nail.
Get it, victory is out!
Finally, that took a bit.
Well, that takes care of that. Today was easy street. Didn't know I was in the company of a master.
I'll query.
How useful. Let me see. I'd say 4 fingers of scotch, give or take. Hey, why the scowl? That's a lot. Do you have any idea how hard it is to make good booze here on Mira? It's the most precious thing we got. Well, after the life of war, you should be proud. I'd work with you again any day. No question.
Well, I'll agree.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm happy to help out with your missions, too. Anytime you see me hanging around the diner, hit me up.
Alright, another affinity mission complete. Yep, new character, Frye. Frye can often be found at the local diner knocking back an off-duty drink. On the clock, however, he undertakes missions that most operatives bend over backwards to avoid. This daring has earned him the unusual nickname Killer Ostrich. Alright, good deal. Oops, wrong button. Alright, how much time do I have left? I got a little time. Let's kill that tyrant first. Did you trip over something?
Get out of our way!
Alright, let's destroy this tyrant. Hit him hard first.
This team never
I suppose I'm getting used to this. We need strength to see this through. Lend us power.
Now that was awesome. Destroying a tyrant in one hit. Of course it was a weak level 20, but in any case, yeah, there's plenty of side quests around. I do have one that's currently marked, though. Yeah, I activated that one a while ago, unintentionally. I should, track it now. Okay, talk to Justin near the Barista Court in the commercial district. Yeah, I'm just doing whatever side quests and affinity missions I can. All that I can. Before starting up Chapter 10. Oh, there's no need to exit my skull. A lot quicker that way. Sorry to leave you hanging all this time, like so many videos ago. So, I was thinking, a hero needs a strong, overriding will. He must have some deep personal motive for hating evil, yes? Wait, let me guess. They killed your parents before your very eyes. No, wait. They were bitten by a radioactive Skirpo. Skirpo. Admit that you have a very intense secret motive. Oh, maybe I'll just confirm that. Aha, I knew it. You're so close to my vision of the ideal hero. You'll pass through all the trials laid forth before you, overcome every carven trap, weather each tragedy, and then, in the grand finale, everyone, even your erstwhile tormentors, will come together to sing your mighty praises. I've stripped all the unnecessary details away to create the perfect morality tale, and I love it. The whole reason I enlisted with the Blades was to find this story. I'd given up hope of becoming a hero myself, but I knew one would come along eventually. I just knew it. Yeah, I'll just show some gratitude. Oh, pish posh. I'm just stating the truth. Now then, did you get those anhydrous radiators I asked about? Yes. Plenty of them. Perfect. I have my auto fixed up in no time. You've given me so much more than my car parts today, hero. Please accept this as my way of saying thanks. Yeah, apparently that's all I had to do before, but I'm not sure I had the parts. And if you should come across anyone else in need, be sure to lend them a hand. You're a paragon of justice for us all now. I'll agree. With blades such as you on patrol, the people of New LA have nothing to fear. Anyway, I should probably get going. I'm a blade, after all. Nothing impressive like you, of course, but a fellow seeker of justice nonetheless. I don't know when I'll see you again, but I feel like the hand of fate at work in our meeting. As long as you continue to walk the path of justice, our destinies are intertwined. When we meet again, let it be as comrades in battle. Well, at least there are some good members of Blade that aren't jerks. Another side quest completed. Oh, there's also that one. And that one. And that one. Yeah, I remember who Yelv is. Maybe that'll be one of the ones I do next time. Yeah, Celica has enough affinity for that mission now, so... yeah, that's the one I want to do next time. I make another video. In the next video, yes. I'm spouting all sorts of stuff. Sheesh.
Did you hear?
But I'm gonna double check. I am so confused. Honestly. I don't know, maybe I just need to make more progress and do other things first. Could be the case. Because I remember that Frye wasn't there in the restricted character bit before. I think that could be a case, actually. I have to do a bunch of other affinity missions before backup requests show. Oh, now it's there. Jeez Louise. I'll just accept that now. Ah. I had to take care of something else first before accepting that one. Dang it. I had no idea. Well, yeah, that means I just got a lot to do in the next video, and at least I figured it out. Okay. Yep, I have just run out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and end this part here and continue on some other day. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless, and until next time, this is Ace Streamline, signing off.